part of our challenge, honestly, is how to get messages around sexual health to young people. And I'm talking, when I say young people, I'm not talking just children. I'm talking about middle school and high school students. There's denial that my kids are not sexually active. I used to take my children since they were 9 years old to my sexual health conferences. Yeah, I don't think it was going to make them sexual. I felt like it's going to make them more sexually responsible when they get to that point.
The
And
information.
yes,
Yes.
information is
Yes.
knowledge. Information is not, guide to actually being sexually
Yeah,
active.
it's
Because
power.
then my
Information is
parents are
power.
baffled their daughter is doing sexual.
Yes, yes. And I think that's one of the things of a parent. You don't want to think of your child having any sexual behaviors, but they're humans and they get the feeling. And your little boy trust, and the little girls, they got the feel. I remember we was young, they used to call it humping. We doing something. Now they're not even humping. They're having
Yeah.
sex, baby.
Yes.
The world has changed. And if we don't have these conversations with our children, they can get viral infections like these viruses that are out here from AIDS or hepatitis. I mean, we don't even talk about hepatitis anymore. We don't even talk about syphilis.
TV.
You can't get
Right.
rid of those. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
get rid of herpes. These are
Yes.
things that are sexually transmitted. And so this
Yes.
is something that we have to have these conversations with young people
Yeah.
because they live in a time when nothing is hidden from them. Nothing.
Yes. Nothing else. And we would really love to have parents as our youth ambassadors too. We really would love to launch an initiative targeting parents that feel so comfortable talking to their children about sexual health that they could be models for other parents, because the denial is very strong. And I can tell you, when we have, we used to have our conference as HIV Youth Summit, and we changed it over time. It's to say youth leadership and healthy relationship. And
Mhm.
just because, in a way, to get through that barrier that parents have, like, oh no, a youth HIV summit, I don't want my child to go to that. But so if it's a youth leadership,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
couch it
Got to
in there,
trick them.
you
Got
provide
to trick
information
them.
about sexual health. Yeah,
Yep.
and it's something that the young people really want to have with their parents, but the parents feel uncomfortable, or the parents think also, no, my child doesn't want to talk to me about sexual health. But in reality, they do want to talk to their parents, and do want to get that guidance from our parents. So we want to encourage parents to have conversation. If you're watching TV and you see a relationship issue or sexual, use
Talk
that
about
as
it.
an opportunity for conversation. And then,
Thank
so
you.
that way you can get to know where your child is in terms of
Yes.
thinking, and then you build on that. So don't shy away from these very important questions. That's how we
Yes.
get, we address, high level of teen pregnancy, high level of STI. There are 20 million STI cases per year. 10 million, or 50%, is with young people ages of 15 to 20, 23,
Wow.
24. Yeah. So imagine just that age group is 10
Yes.
million per year. So there's
Scary.
something that we are not doing. We have to
Yeah.
reach them through schools. Schools do not want to touch this, even though they're mandated to do that. But they're afraid of their parents. Everybody's afraid. Everybody's like, it's a natural.